right, guys. So one of the things I think made President Trump a very, very, very popular president is the fact that he is 100% authentic. Hate him or love him, you know what you're going to get. And a lot of people can resonate with that and they can deal with that. But one thing that I cannot deal with is fake politicians. In particular, the fakest politician I've ever seen in my life is Kamala Harris. I mean, she's a chameleon. She's a shapeshifter. She'll try to blend in the Indian environment. One day, she's an Indian woman. Next day, she's uber black soul sister #1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depends on what day it is, what crowd she in. You know, she'll get a southern accent. It's crazy, man. And she just will not stop shapeshifting. She just won't stop doing it. So she put out this super fake and quite frankly embarrassing video about Kwanzaa that just had me rolling. But before we get in that, my name is Greg Foreman and you're watching A Black Conservative Perspective. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share. A Black Conservative Perspective, aka a leftist worst nightmare. You can also follow me on Twitter, GForemanBCP. Let's get it. All right, guys, so let's take a look here. Oh man, Kamala Harris. So she puts out a video talking about how she celebrates Kwanzaa. Take a look.
Happy holidays, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to send my warmest wishes to everyone celebrating Kwanzaa. Like so many other holidays, we will be celebrating Kwanzaa a little differently this season in our home. We'll be doing it over Zoom. You know, my sister and I, we grew up celebrating Kwanzaa. Every year, our family and our extended family, we would gather around across multiple generations and we tell stories. The kids would sit on the carpet and the elders would sit in chairs and we would light the candles and of course afterwards have a beautiful meal. And of course there was always the discussion of the 7 principles. And my favorite, I have to tell you, was always the one about self-determination, Kujichagulia. And, you know, essentially it's about be and do. Be the person you want to be and do the things you want to do and do the things that need to be done. It's about not letting anyone write our future for us, but instead going out and writing it for ourselves. And that principle motivates me today as we seek to confront the challenges facing our country and to build a brighter future for all Americans. So to everyone who is celebrating, happy Kwanzaa from our family to yours.
Be the person that you want to be. Obviously, Kamala, you took that to heart because you're a different person every day. Like, for real, like, this is no cap. Like, bruh, how fake is this? You mean to tell me your Indian mother that you grew up with, that raised you, that instilled your values, that you said had a strong impact on you because your father, who's Jamaican, who's not even really like American black, got a divorce from her. This is the same family that you telling me celebrates Kwanzaa? Really? Tell me more about that, Kamala. Or should I say Kumala? That's probably the Indian pronunciation of her name. I'm just guessing. I don't know. You mean to tell me your Indian family was out here celebrating Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa. Now, as a black person, I don't celebrate Kwanzaa. I don't know any black people that celebrate Kwanzaa. Not saying that black people don't. There's probably some that do, right? And there's no issues with celebrating Kwanzaa. But my problem is that why is it that Kamala has to go out her way to let everybody know that her and her Indian family growing up celebrated Kwanzaa? And not only that, but her and now her white husband, nothing wrong having a white husband. Your white husband of Jewish descent is now also celebrating Kwanzaa as well. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Does she really think that people are this stupid? And this is why I just can't vote for a Democrat. They just think their constituency and voter base are just so stupid that they'll believe anything. I mean, look at his comment section. Love the VP for 2021 as she has a similar spicy mix like myself. You got this, girl. So thankful that we have a vice president that actually wants to work. I mean, hey, she ain't in office yet. Now, don't hold your breath. Come on now. Happy Kwanzaa. Oh my God, man. And see, this is her YouTube channel. I'm surprised people not roasting her up, but they are roasting her up on Twitter. They are roasting her on Twitter, boy. Oh man, super interesting that Kamala's Indian mother adopted a newly invented African American holiday to become a family tradition. I wonder if they continue with the tradition when they move to Canada.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit black people. No, I'm not gonna sit here and.
She said that supposed to be super black. Salty cracker. I heard she celebrated Kwanzaa as a kid while smoking weed and listening to 3 Pac. Yeah, let's actually take a look at that because that's actually pretty funny. Let's flash back to that. I mean, this is how fake she is. Look at this. Let's just listen to this.
So there are a lot of reasons why we need to legalize.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like
and I inhaled. I did inhale.
Okay.
It was a long time ago. But yes.
I know you have to go. They say you have to go.
I just broke news.
I mean, was it in college?
Uh-huh.
See, I like stuff like that. That's a real honest answer.
Real.
Was it a blunt or joint?
It was a joint.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember the high?
I do.
So if it was legalized all throughout the country and medicinal, would you do it?
Listen,
again?
I think that it gives a lot of people joy, and we need more joy.
We need more joy in this world.
Another myth is that, I don't know if it's a myth, but they say you took campaign donations from big banks.
No, no, I have not taken from corporations and big banks. I don't believe that I have.
No. I don't recall. I don't think I've took any money from big donors. I don't know. I forgot. It must have slipped my memory. Meanwhile, if you just look up Kamala Harris campaign donations, literally, first thing is Kamala Harris has more billionaire donors than any other Democrat running for president. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up, man. This is somebody who potentially wants to be a leader of the free world, but for whatever reason, forgot that she's received campaign donations from big corporations. More billionaires have donated to Kamala Harris than any other Democrat running for president. An analysis of the Federal Election Commission data by Forbes published Monday found. Not only did she lie, she just uber lied. More than anybody in the whole Democrat primary. And you know how corrupt the Democrats are. I mean, come on now. So yeah, you lied about that, which means I know you lied about smoking weed, right? Like, I mean, yeah, it was a joint. It was a joint. I remember it. Just like it was yesterday while I was listening to 3Pac and Snoop Puppy. Right? Like, come on now. I mean, I don't believe she ever smoked weed. I don't even believe she even had any secondhand smoke, right? I just believe she probably straight edge. I don't know, maybe not. She seemed like the type, she kind of crazy. She might be on the pharmaceutical. That's what she might be on. I don't know. Just listen how fake this is, man. She's a shapeshifter, man. She's a shapeshifter. I mean, like, oh yeah, I smoked a joint. It was a joint. Like, I mean, hey man, more power to you if you actually did.
What were you listening to when you was high? What was on? What song was it?
Oh my goodness! Oh yeah, definitely Snoop. Tupac for sure.
What do you listen to now? What's your favorite hip hop artist now? What's your favorite artist?
You know who I really love is Cardi B.
You like Cardi B?
I really do.
Okay.
I really do.
I know this has already been hashed 1,000 times, but I mean, just listen how fake she is. I mean, she just does this everywhere she goes. I mean, like, we already know she went to college in the 80s. Tupac and Snoop Dogg didn't come around to the 90s, so she's obviously just flat out lying, right? Just flat out being fake. And then she talk about how she listens to Cardi B. Kamala, I bet she can't name one Cardi B lyric. I mean, can you imagine Kamala listening to WAP? I mean, seriously. I mean, can you really imagine her just, twerking to some WAP, right? Because that's what people who listen to Cardi B do. They twerk to her music. I can't imagine Kamala out here twerking to any WAP. This is Kamala when she developed a Southern accent. Check this out.
We will tell them we were hanging out in a parking lot this particular Saturday afternoon with Kamala and all our friends. We will tell them how we organized and mobilized. We will tell them we emailed and we called folks and we texted until folks got tired of hearing from us, but we knew they'd get over it.
It's a good thing being a phony isn't a crime, or she'd be doing 30 to life.
She's so fake. I mean, I even think she got plastic surgery, guys. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of her recently where, you know, she had been out of the media for a while, and then she came back and she looked like her face was recovering from some plastic surgery. But what can I say, man? These are politicians. I mean, most politicians are actors anyways, so I'm not surprised. But Kamala, give her an Oscar, man. She needs an Oscar for the worst actor, because she is absolutely the worst and the fakest politician I've ever seen in my life. And this Kwanzaa thing is just, it's just astonishing to me. I mean, nobody believes this. Nobody believes Kamala Harris has ever celebrated Kwanzaa day in her life. I mean, you know, it's something about these mixed race people, man, that's mixed with black. They want to be extra black. They want to be super pro black. They got to prove their blackness. And it's not, I mean, like, hey, I mean, do you, right? Freedom. But, you know, Kamala seems to be suffering from an identity crisis. Or maybe she's just been a politician. Who knows? But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.